Episode 3 of Mario Kart DS. I'm Punkinnonstop. Put your headphones on now for the best experience, and let's go! Grand Prix, 50, Loogie, Poltergust, and the new one unlocked, Star Cup, DK Pass, TikTok Clock, Mario Circuit, and Airship Fortress. Let's go! Do you guys like the new headphone thing? I said I was going to do it last episode, and I did it now. I'm just going to add that to the intros. Put your headphones on now for the best experience, for the best viewing experience. That'll be it, yeah. Like I said, because you have in-game dynamic sound that you could miss out on with regular speakers from your phone. Computers do it pretty well if you have a speaker set up, or HD like Bose or Beats like speakers, and not headphones. These headphones do great too, but y'all know what I mean. Thanks, dickhead. Fuck you. Fuck you. Yeah, thanks, dickhead. Take that one out too. Aww. Anyway, yeah, just use headphones, because you might miss out on some stuff, and you can hear me and the other boys who are on, boys or girls, and the gang who are on the show at times the best with headphones, because of how we record and how I edit. So yeah, it's optimized for your viewing pleasure. I have to pause to touch my nose. See, that would be the time where people think, oh, you're just picking your nose, when you say my inner nose itched. But like legitimately, you guys, everybody fucking knows what I mean. Sometimes your inner nose itches and you're not picking your nose, you just like have to fucking itch it from the inside. That sounded really sexual, but you know what I mean. And if you don't, you're just dead ass lying. You're just dead ass fucking lying. I don't touch my nose because that's Augie. Yeah, just wash your hands. And I do wash my hands, thank you very much. Y'all bitches. Come on. I don't remember if I said it in episode 1 or not, or if it was in the lost episode 2 files. But, I think I said it in episode 1, but the quality might not look the best, but it is the best that we can get. Oh, cut to the mini-map for that one, Nate. That was close as shit. Because you gotta remember, this game was made for a small, tiny boy screen, and we've got it blown up 15 years later, running at 1080p, 60 frames per second. Well, that's the recording rate, at least, and the export rate. So it might not look the best because it was intended for a less than 2-inch screen when it came out, so. But it looks pretty good still, so like when edited, like you get the point. It's not like a fucking Android phone, because all Android phones record bad. The thing that's funny about that is sort of true. It is sort of true. I will give the memes that. When an Android phone, like mine, I have a Samsung S9 Plus. When you use the regular camera with your settings optimized, not even settings optimized, the default camera looks really fucking good. But when you use a camera and just fuck me right in the fuckhole. Just die for 30 years, I fucking guess. Holy shit, god damn, I'm not in fucking last place. Alright, I did avoid that lightning bolt, so that was fun. Anyway. Use a stock camera on a newer Android Samsung phone. It looks great. You use Snapchat or Facebook camera, for whatever reason it makes the quality just fucking dog shit, and I don't understand it. Like, you can try to change whatever settings you want, it doesn't fucking fix it. And then like the Walmart Android phones, yeah, those are just bad. Like Young Wicked's fucking Instagram live stories and shit, where it looks like he recorded it in 2003 on a 1 megapixel camera. Not to call it Young Wicked, I just know he's a celebrity that I listen to, that I like a lot, but has like a potato phone. Same with some of Gmo's stuff sometimes, and it's like, what? But I mean, at least with Android you can change the memory in it, like with a micro SD card, you know? On iPhones you take like 10 pictures and they're like, you see, nope, you gotta delete stuff to take another one, and you're like, but this is a crucial moment, I need a picture right now, and they're like, nah. Android, you pop a 256 micro SD in that bitch, oh yeah, you're set for a while. You're set for a decent fucking amount of time. So, eat that, iPhone. And also, you guys realize that if you just stop buying the products that are $1,400, they'll eventually lower the prices? That's why the prices of everything is so expensive, is because they know that people will buy it, and you're fucking idiots for you keeping buying $500 game consoles and $70 games. If you don't buy them, they'll eventually lower the prices, and then they'll initially launch the games and systems with a lower price, so then people buy them sooner so that they don't have to lower the price and lose any money. Just wanted to let you know that, if you didn't think about it. Because, I mean, why would you? I'm just fucking dumb, I guess. It makes sense. The only reason that people, like, they keep putting out this shit with such expensive prices isn't the hardware is not that much more expensive to make it better. It's not. It costs like $15 to make a pair of Beats, and they're like fucking $300 because you'll buy them. Like, that's fucking it. A lot of places have been label slapping since like the fucking 40s, where it'll be one company makes, let's say, okay, not the 1940s for this, but like one company, oh, just fuck me, haha, big dummy, big tiny dummy, tiny dummy, tiny dummy. Okay, just a USB cord, all right, like a USB cord, and it's the same cord, and it costs them like fucking, I don't know, 10 cents to make. And then they sell those blank cords to a bunch of other companies, and they're like, what are we gonna charge for these? And they're like, well, let's put our logo on it and see if people will buy them for 10. And it's like, okay, there's Great Values. Great Values cords are like $5, and then it's like, well, what's this one? Oh, Monster, like Monster audio cable? Let's charge $25 for the same fucking cord. No, those aren't specific, because Monster does make good cables, but like, most times it's the same shitty product, just like repackaged. Not with like Beats specifically and Monster cable, but a lot of packages and shit. I'm kind of rambling because I'm spacing out because this level takes too long. But it's just like, quit buying expensive shit and people stop fucking charging so much for it. And like, but I make $1 million a day. What do you mean? Why wouldn't I buy expensive shit? And to that I say, good hustle, I guess. But some people don't get $1 million. I wish people would at me for saying stuff like this. I know some people have talent, and you know, they earn their money, but some people don't. You know what family I could be talking about. Sorry. You know, it's the same. You see it all the time, like in Walmart. Movie comes out, it's $20. Some people buy it because they like the movie, or they didn't know any better, or whatever. So some sell for $20. Okay, cool. And then a couple months go by, and not a lot more sell. Like maybe once a week or less. So that movie gets discounted. There's a bunch of stickers on it that say it's $10, and then some more sell, and they're like, okay, cool. And then a little bit longer goes by, and it makes it to the $5 bargain bin. And that is what would also happen. It's what happens with video games. So, like, just fucking stop. Or just, if a bunch of people tell the video game companies, like, hey, stop making these so expensive, you don't need that much money, they might be like, eventually, if people were like, hey, we're gonna stop, a lot of us are gonna stop buying your games and consoles and DLCs until you make them cheaper, they might do it. Because that's just like how it is. Like with things like that, like if you have a bunch of people actually talk together and they get behind it and message a company and be like, hey, we're gonna like essentially boycott your stuff until you make it cheaper, they might do it. I don't know, like, and then like DLCs. So that's my opinion on why I think voting in the primary election does not matter, because they don't fucking care. I hope you're enjoying my broken sentences, because if you get anything from it, it makes sense. My thoughts are all over the place all the time. What was I fucking saying? Something about how, yeah, if you just band together and try to boycott something, a lot of times you get, like, what you want from it. Like, I don't know, DLCs. Oh, that's what I was fucking saying. Just release the game in its full fucking intended thing, and it's great. Because imagine if Mario 64 had fucking DLCs to get the more harder, like, castles and shit, or the doors and shit. A lot of people wouldn't be, like, as riveted about it because, you know, you had to pay for it, and then, like, oh, it's been 10 years and you just discovered that game? Too bad all the online service for it is fuckerinoed, and you can only access footage of it, or hack it, or get a ROM online of it. You can't just put the game in and play it through experience. You have to fucking just fuck you. It's like Mario 64 and all those older games that survived just fine on non-DLC content are playable like 100% 30 years later. But then like some of these newer games that aren't, it's like, all right, yeah, you get the main story, but then but not all of it, because, you know, gotta pay for that. It's like, bitch, I spent $400 on the console, $60 on a second controller, and $60 to $70 plus on the fucking game. You expect me to pay another $50 and upwards of 4 fucking times for the different amount of DLCs, Call of Duty, to fucking play the game for a few months? AKA the online battles, you have to pay $50 for Season Pass. Like, I don't remember how it is anymore, but you pay $50 to unlock, what, 4 new maps, maybe 3 times, so a total of like 12 new maps to play online. And then what happens when the online shuts down? You're just out that fucking money, and you can't fucking do anything with it. But like, but games like this, it's all there, it's all in the files. You just gotta play and get, you know, get good, as they say. But like, if it was a DLC, you're just kind of fucked. And if more people complained, and not even complained, voice their opinion, saying like, hey, DLC content is ruining the replayability for these games down the road, and then some of those developers might stop and think like, oh shit, you're right. Now sometimes DLC stuff is cool, like custom skins and little bonus maps, or a different weapon, or a different weapon skin. But at the same time, that's the shit that made games so fun, was discovering little secrets that gave you a new weapon, or gave you a new weapon skin, or gave you a new map. It's like, new map unlocked. Like you heard me at the end of the last level, or last episode, when I've played this game countless times over the past 15 years and beaten it. But when I unlocked the Star Cup after doing that, I was like, oh my god, we fucking did it! We unlocked the Star Cup! That was real. I was excited. My playing and my skills that I've worked up to over time playing got me to that point, and I unlocked it, and it was rewarding. It wasn't, Mommy, can I have your credit card so I can be the best at the game? Fucking garbage. That's fucking toxic, dude. Fuck that. God. Like, you know, there's a reason why kids get fucking benched in sports still. It's 'cause they're not good. Like, if you're not good and you don't work at getting good, you're not gonna unlock the things that you should have. So if you're not good, but you have money, then your parents, or I guess yourself, could buy all the levels and stuff that you need, so then you can look like you're good. And then the second you go into a match versus a real fucking person, you look like a dumbass. Long story short, stop with the DLCs so much, and maybe make things unlockable. Like, yeah, sure, you can buy this for $15, or you can just play through all the levels on the second hardest mode and win, and then you unlock it. Like, it's not that fucking hard. Some people are gonna be like, oh, fuck yeah, I'll just play it until I unlock it, and it would be just fine. Because some other idiots are gonna buy it anyway. But there should be an alternative instead of just, well, you buy it or you die, so fuck you. With that, that was the end of the last race of episode 3 of Mario Kart DS for the Star Cup. And who's in first place? That's right, it's fucking Luigi for 50cc Star Cup. I'm the wiener. And thank you guys for watching episode 3 of Mario Kart DS. I'm Punkinnonstop. This is Punkin Replays. Like and subscribe, please, because I'd like to make people laugh or engage in a cool conversation that they didn't think about otherwise. Bye. These are all improvised new things that I want to do because, you know, I just really want people to understand what I want to do. Yep. Bye. The special cup has been added to the Nitro Grand Prix in this engine class. Woo! That's what we're doing next episode. Enjoy. Go to the home screen.